everyone, hope you're doing well. As you may know, I recently did a review for Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout where I spoke very highly of the game but had one negative, and that was a lack of variety. Of course though, we recently, as of last Thursday, August 27th, got our first sneak peek at Season 2 of Fall Guys, and it's pretty exciting. I do have a few questions, but kicking it off, we're going to start off with the fact that right at the beginning, they showed a few Season 1 shows, including Seesaw, Whirlybird, and also DoorDash. Now, I'm very glad that they're bringing in some of those Season 1 shows, it looks like. That'll help a lot with keeping it from becoming as repetitive as Season 1 starts to become around the halfway mark, around level 19-ish. And on top of that, this new season has a medieval theme to it. The maps, the costumes, it's all medieval. It looks great. The maps look great. The costumes look great. Some standouts for the costumes for me were the wizard, the knights, and the Vikings. Now, they did have a dragon as well, but that kind of looked samey to me. They already have a few dinosaur costumes in the base game, so that one wasn't as exciting as the other ones. My one concern with these new maps is I hope they're not reskins. I noticed that there was a map that looked like Egg Scramble, but it was definitely medieval themed, but it still looked like Egg Scramble. Now, will that play the same way? Will it have some sort of new mechanic introduced? I don't know, but I hope that it will have a new mechanic introduced just to give it some more longevity, because otherwise, ultimately, it's just going to feel like the same game with a reskin. But some of the other shows that they demonstrated did have new mechanics to them, including where you and some teammates can actually grab objects like ramps and blocks and bring them over to help jump over walls, or they showed off Hoopsie Daisy, but a new Hoopsie Daisy where you actually can bring over ramps to the hoops that drop down, and that's going to be very exciting. It's going to add in a lot more skill, a lot more teamwork, and I really like that they're mixing teamwork with the competitive maps, like the one where they're bringing the blocks over to jump over the wall. I have a feeling that's going to be very reminiscent of Seesaw, which is one of my favorites. It's one of the most frustrating in the game, but it's also one of the most fun, because you do have to work with everyone, otherwise everyone's going to fall off the seesaw. And on top of that though, you do want to be one of the first to go past the finish line. So while you are working as a team, you also have that dynamic of trying to underhand the other players you're working with and jump over to the next seesaw before they can do so, and hopefully that seesaw then tilts too far and they're stuck on that. And so I'm really excited to see some more shows similar to that, where you do have to be patient, you do have to work with others, but at the end of the day, you're trying to get across that finish line before anyone else. With all that being said, that'll wrap it up for this episode of Information Overload. If you're a fan of Fall Guys, you definitely have a lot of exciting stuff to look forward to. And if you enjoyed this content, go ahead, do me a favor, smack that like button, hit subscribe, ding the notification bell to be notified exactly when these videos drop, and I'll see you guys next time.